What would you do if you were in an interracial relationship and somebody was talking shit about your girl? What would you do? You're dating somebody, you're whatever color, and the person's a different color. We'll say you're a white guy and you're dating whatever, black girl, Asian girl, Hispanic girl, Asian girl, whatever. And some POS off the street just starts hurling racial comments to your girl. Not getting in your face or her face, but is whatever, 10 feet away, 15 feet away, and just making really racist comments or disparaging comments to your girlfriend, your wife, your little daughter, your grandma, your mom. What would you do? The answer is, well, so I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a while back, and we're talking about he's in an interracial marriage. And he was saying something to the effect of like he saw a story or heard a story or something about, somebody was saying foul things to somebody else's girl who was a different race than the boyfriend. And then my friend said, yeah, if I was in this situation, I'd fuck that guy up. And I was like, let me just give you some advice. Gentlemen, if you're in an interracial relationship, I've been in multiple interracial relationships. I've dated black women. I've dated, you name it, white women, Asian women, multiple Asian women. I was married to an Asian woman, so most of my friends are not white. I speak fluent Spanish, Italian, and basic Korean. So I'm a little bit of an expert here. And by the way, you don't need to be in an interracial relationship for someone to talk shit to your girlfriend or your whatever, your boyfriend, whatever. But let's just say if somebody's talking anything, just talking shit, trying to instigate just with words, you're going to do nothing. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do nothing. That's what you're going to do. Because if you do something physically, my friend was saying, I'd fuck that guy up if he talked like that to my girl. I was like, do you really want to do that? If you're going to fuck somebody up because they threw insults at your girl, I hope you got $10,000 lying around in cash because you're going to need it because you're going to court. So when you fuck that guy up for talking shit to your girl, making heinous remarks and yelling bad things, I hope you got 10,000 lying around. You're going to need it for the lawyer's retainer fee because you're going to go to court. And that's assuming you win, like the fight, like you beat the guy up because there's a chance that he might fuck you up. But guess what? You're still going to court. So no matter what, the only people who win here are lawyers. So if you think you're going to fuck somebody up for talking shit to your girl, it's going to, even if you do mess them up, you fuck them up, you're going to court. If they fuck you up, you're going to court. It always ends in you're going to court. And maybe, high possibility, you're probably going to go to the hospital too. You might not get killed, but presumably you're in a fight. If you've never been in a fight before, you usually get scuffed up or hurt too. And you just don't know. So you're not going to do anything. When someone talks shit to your girl, keep it moving. Don't say anything back. Don't look at the person. Just, have an idea where they are, but just keep it moving. Physically, just get out, just move, walk away, move at the table, call the manager, walk away, walk away, walk away. And then you may be like, I would never do that. I'm not a pussy. I don't fall. I hope you got $10,000 in cash lying around because you're going to need it. And or, I hope you like going to the hospital because you might get, even though you might fuck this guy up, you could wind up getting substantial injuries to you. And I hope you like a hospital stay for what again? Because some idiot piece of shit on the street is probably mentally deranged and a loser. You're gonna sacrifice all of that. All right, dude. Listen, I've had that done to me. I was many, many years ago in the city, in the village, and I was walking with my a girlfriend of mine at the time, and she was Chinese, and I'm, obviously not Chinese. Ni hao, xie xie. So we're walking, and out of nowhere, this like black guy just started throwing like really just disrespectful, racist comments to my girlfriend at the time, yelling at us. So my first instinct was, yeah, I'll fuck this guy up. I want to stomp this guy out, especially because like I was much bigger than him. So I was like, and this is the temptation, guys, because if it's some muscle bound dude all tatted up, you're probably not going to be so tough. Let's be honest, right? But if it's somebody that you are bigger than, you're very quick, right? Human nature. I got this guy. That's the kiss of death. You should just treat everybody like they got 400 pounds of muscles and they got knives and guns on them because you just don't know. You just don't know. I've lost friends to fights that my friends had a choice not to start, and they took the first physical action. The person was talking shit, but they took it to the first. They made the first physical move, and it was the last. Period. And they were bigger than the other guy too. You just don't know who you're fucking with. And so when this guy in the village, this black guy, was talking shit to me and my Chinese girlfriend, I just moved my girlfriend to my inside, so it was I was between him and her, and we just kept on walking. I didn't make a comment. I didn't, I knew where he was, but I just kept on walking because it's not worth it. I'm not going to lose everything for this little piece of shit that, he's a nothing to me. He can say whatever he wants. It's America. I don't care. He could talk about my mother, my daughter, my girl, my baby, my grandmother. Doesn't matter. You're nobody. And even if he was somebody I knew, again, you just become nobody to me. I just keep it moving. And if you've ever taken a martial arts course, I've taken a few, the first thing they're going to tell you is, right, what? Walk away. Walk away. I don't want it. And anybody who's going to act on another man talking shit, or another woman, if it's a girl, it's going to defend her man, whatever. If you're going to take action on a guy talking shit to your girl, I got to wonder, like, how insecure are you? The honor of the honor. Like, again, you're going to go to court. You're going to court, and you will lose. Whether you beat him up or not, one way or other, you're losing. You're losing. For what? So just shut the fuck up and keep it moving. It doesn't matter. You can kick his ass or not, whatever. But I find that men who know what they got and know they can kick ass, they just let it roll. Not a problem. God bless, man. Keep it moving. But if, if you want to prove something, join jiu-jitsu or karate or boxing. You can go fight a bazillion people every day. You know what I mean? But do not, under any circumstances, if someone's talking shit, doesn't matter. Because, again, you don't know what that person is packing. They could have a knife. They could have a gun. Isn't that something? No, nobody would ever carry a gun. They could have a gun. They could have a knife. They could be mentally deranged and have no problem doing anything and everything to you, even though you'll beat them. They want to die. That's a scary person. I don't care how much they weigh, how big they are. You just don't know. So just keep it moving, huh? Yep, got it. And I understand. I don't want to look like no fucking pussy. No. Again, do you got 10,000 lying around, and are you willing to, you're going to go to court and you're going to lose. And again, you're assuming you're going to just pop this guy and he's going to just disappear. You don't know. Now what? And then we're not even talking about, I don't know. Is he planning this out? Is his friend somewhere? Like, there's so many, just walk away. And if your girl doesn't like that and expects you to go fight because somebody called her this or that, I think you should break up with that girl. That girl doesn't give a shit about you. Anybody who cares about you would be like, honey, let's just keep it moving. This person's not worth our time, not worth our effort. That's a woman who gets it. But a woman that would be like, you didn't even fight for me, or you didn't stand up for me, doesn't even get it. Don't even tell the guy, hey, watch your mouth, shut the fuck up. Don't. Just keep it moving. Because once you start yelling back at the person, now that person might make the first move on you. Now what? Just keep it moving. And any woman who doesn't understand that doesn't give a shit about you. That woman's about facades and about looks and I look. That's not a woman for you, man. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Any martial artist will tell you that. Just keep it moving. Doesn't matter. Your girl or the person's just talking shit to you. The person's making fun of your little daughter. That maybe your daughter has special needs or something. If that person's making comments about your daughter's special needs, I know it's going to hit a nerve, but that person's sick and is weak and has to do that, has to talk like that. You know what? Just keep it moving. I wouldn't even say shit. I wouldn't even say have a blessed day. God bless you. Just keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. You don't want that problem. Again, your daughter doesn't need you locked up. Your wife, your girl, or again, you could say, no, keep it moving. Keep it. Again, now, if your girl is about to get attacked or you're about to get attacked, you see the guy running at you with a closed fist or a bat or something, obviously you have to kill that person. You have to neutralize the threat. You got to put him down at all costs. You have the right to defend yourself, meaning you have the right to kill. But not murder. Murder is you premeditate. No, defense is different. So if the person is attacking you physically or attacking your daughter, your grandma, your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, whatever, your boyfriend, you have the right to defend yourself, meaning you have the right to put that person down and end their life. But that's if they're attacking you, not the original thing that kicked off this episode, where if anybody ever spoke shit to my girl, I'll fuck them up. Stop. You're not fucking anybody up. You're not attacking. You're not making the first physical move. The only physical move you're going to do is you're going to walk the fuck away. You're not going to say anything to the person either. You're going to walk away. You're going to walk away. You're going to walk away. And if that bothers you, then you got to talk to somebody and get some help, because that means you're insecure. Go join martial arts so you can become secure with yourself, because every martial artist will tell you, walk away. That's what you will do. You will walk away. Period. That's it. You got insecurities. You got to go figure that out in your own time. So that's it. What did we learn today? Someone talk shit to your girl. They make fun of her race. They make fun of anything about her. Your mom, your girl, whatever, your daughter. You just walk away. You're at a restaurant. They're talking shit. Call the manager. Have the manager address the situation. Or you're at a game. You call security. Hey, look, this person's harassing us. You don't address it. You don't talk to them. You don't get in their face. You don't start the fight. You don't start the physical altercation, because you're going to lose. The judge doesn't care. Oh, well, he was talking shit about my girl. You made the first physical move, though. You have the right, unfortunately, in America, you can talk shit. As long as you're not making, about to make a death threat to somebody or something, you can say, yeah, I think you're this nationality is that, and yeah, you look like this. It sucks, but you can talk in public. So you just call security, call a manager, walk away. Like when I was in the village, just walk away, and we had a nice evening. That was it. You know what I mean? But if that guy would have attacked me or my girl, then I'm putting that guy down to the best of my ability. And if I can't win, I can't win. But it's a wrap for that person. Don't matter the size, whatever. Like, you fight like a vicious animal then. But that's in defense, not to start a fight. Don't worry about your honor. I get it. Cultures and stuff like that. Forget it. Anyways, have you guys ever been in a situation like that? I've been in multiple situations like that, actually, because I've dated multiple races. And yeah, it's unfortunate in modern day, but there are a lot of racist people who will make stupid remarks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like, all right, bro. Yeah, you're great. Okay, bye-bye. And just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Anyways, have you been in that situation? And what have you done? Again, walk away.